It is time to mark your calendars for the second annual 24-hour breast cancer awareness group build. Join Lennis Schultz from Facebook, Bruce from Bruce's Eclectic World, Jason from KRD Speed Shop, and myself, Grandpa Mark, as we team up with Bob from King Bob Model Works and the Chris Cortell Cancer Awareness Group Build. We go live at 8 a.m. Eastern on Saturday, October 17th, and we aren't stopping for 24 hours straight. We are building for a cause, and we need your help to make a difference. We are asking everyone worldwide to donate just $3 to our GoFundMe. $3 doesn't seem like much, but together, a little bit does big things. You can also buy gear at Grandpa Mark's merch page. Every single penny profit goes directly to the cause. You want to join in on the build? Our official Facebook group page opens September 1st for your entries, your progress shots, and your finish entry. If you're building, there's only 2 rules. 1, you're allowed to start your bodies, get your paint, polish, decals, chrome, and clear coats done before the party starts so we can finish strong. And rule number 2, have fun. Whether you're building or just watching, join us October 17th. Let's build, let's donate, and let's beat cancer together.
Good evening, everybody. I see we have Jason in there. We got Chet, Kevin. See, I saw Stephen in there earlier. Toasty Bench. And as you just saw, the time to start thinking about what you want to do for the Cancer Awareness Group build, which starts October 1st or thereabouts. If you need to start early, that's cool. Let me turn my fan off here for a second. All right. And you can build whatever you want, however you want it. Just to kind of promote your cancer story, because everybody's got one. Family member, yourself, whatever, fought, beat cancer, lost the battle to cancer, and all. Just try to keep. It's more about keeping their memories alive, and bringing cancer awareness to everybody. And then inside of that, on the 17th, as you heard, the MC guys and myself were doing a 24-hour marathon build. Starts on 8 a.m. on the 17th and runs through 8 a.m. on the 18th. And it's straight through. And you can have your bodies done beforehand to help, because that's the longest duration part, is getting your body ready. So once you got your body ready, then in the 24 hours, you work on your interior, your engine, your chassis, your wheels, your tires, all that stuff, and then hopefully have it all come together at the end of the 24 hours. Yeah, that'd be great to have more people, the merrier. They've got the thing on Facebook. We're going to be here on the YouTubes. And if anybody doesn't do Facebook and wants to get, you can send me or Bruce or Mark or Lennis or any of it, or Jason, any of us, your pictures, and we can make sure they get onto the Facebook page. Your screen went black and all. These. It must just be you, because I'm seeing live on both of the ones I have open here. All 3 actually. Yeah, YouTube at its best. Stephen, I kept having scheduling conflicts on Tuesday. For example, election voting is usually on the first Tuesday of the month, and our club meeting is on the second Tuesday of the month. Most of my doctor's appointments are on Tuesdays, and it was just getting to be tough to be home in time to do it. I was always in a rush to get it done, so I moved to Wednesday, because Wednesdays were open. And that's why we went there. Make the move to Wednesday. Yeah, life gets in the way sometimes. So between the club meeting and doctor's appointments and elections and da 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 and on and on and on. Tuesdays just weren't working for me anymore. I used to originally be on Thursdays. I used to originally have Terry's slot, and then I moved to Tuesdays to accommodate other people who then never went on. But that's another story for another day. Anyhow, you can see here we have our MPC 77 Firebird Cafe Racer wide body. The War Eagle is finished. The video went live about 20 minutes ago, so hopefully you didn't catch it beforehand. You can watch the video afterwards, right after we're done tonight. This was one of the kits from Scott's collection, and I tried to figure out from the work he had done the direction that he wanted to go with it, and move from there. But I think I did a pretty good job on that part. Could have done a better job on the paint, but it is what that is. And then these are the kit decals, at least the side ones are, and I had some issues with those, but I really wanted to have that War Eagle. Let me move my light. Really wanted to have that War Eagle thing on there, so that's why I didn't just ditch the kit decals altogether. Got the 3D printed wheels. Don did those for him. He had custom built the front spoiler. The original one was just a plate on the front, and he built a much nicer one that wrapped all the way around. It's a much nicer one. Underneath was pretty basic. He did add sway bars on there. We just did that. Kevin kept it basic the way he had it. We got camera won't want to focus because it never wants to focus. We got our engine bay done. We used the kit engine that he had started. I just finished it up. I did add a 3D printed carburetor and the spark plug wires to it, and yeah, so that's how that worked out. The hood, these kits are from the Warren Johnson Grand Am Pro Street decal set, and I just had those laying around. I thought having the big Pontiac Arrowhead on the hood would be more eye-catching than having the Phoenix on there, but everybody expects to be there. So that one is done. Yeah, I'm happy with the way it turned out. The paint could have been better, but that is what it is. It'll look cool on my shelf with my other Pontiacs. Throw this back down here. Yeah, Stock Creations, and how you doing? Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, it looks good from the kind of, what is that, the 5-foot rule or 2-foot rule. If you're getting real close, there's some issues with the paint that were all my fault. I mean, the paint had nothing to do with it or anything other than my own fault. But yeah, it is done. The GTO is basically finished. It's doing its last bake, which will be done in about 30-40 minutes, and then it'll be ready for final assembly. And it looks awesome, guys. I just can't wait to show you that in a little while. And then we started on the next project is the AMT 70.5 Camaro, and I decided I wanted to do like a small tire weekend warrior type car with this one. So one of the things I wanted to do and did do was delete the front bumper. So we got it all put together, got the holes for the bumper filled in, all sanded out real nice. And I've got a real cool paint job, I think, coming for this one. It's gonna be snazzy for a show style, for the show table type paint job. I think it's gonna be really, really cool. But we'll keep that under our hats for right now. So we want to do a small tire, so I did do mini tubs on it. But we got that all done. The chassis is basically ready. I'm waiting on a hood. We come from Lexus Models. It's in the mail somewhere. So then I can work on the body some more. We did as you can see, we did the tan interior. This engine and is the other engine that Scott had in that War Eagle kit that I didn't use. So I decided I wanted to put it in here. I figured that would work really well as a weekend warrior type engine. The only issue is that it won't fit under the hood as it stands right now. So I had ordered a Outlaw hood from Lex Models, and hopefully that we'll be able to get that underneath that hood. But yeah, so we got it back, deleted the back seat, and because we had to make room for the tubs on that. So that's where we're at on that one. Again, that one's in a holding pattern until the hood gets here, and so I would have something to work on tonight. I busted open the Revell monogram 70 Buick GSX kit, and I'm going to work on that one. Make sure I'm not missing you guys. Hey Ronnie, how you doing? And hey Gloria. So this was going to be, I'm 99.9% sure this is going to be a box stock build, just straight out of the box. Because the monogram tires are non-branded, so I can put decals on those, and I'm going to do it kind of as a day one car, day two car type thing. We're going to paint it to match the box art, the white with the black stripes on it. Yeah, I think it's going to be pretty cool. So I got the body basically cleaned up. It needs to be washed down and primed. I'll try to get that done. If I don't get that tonight, I'll have it ready before Saturday. We'll probably have paint on it by then. Let's see. We got the rear end assembled, and then just before we started, I shot some silver leaf on that. Got the chassis cleaned up and just got the front suspension added to that. And the big thing is I got to remember to put the exhaust on before I put the rear end in. Otherwise, I'm going to have to do some surgery. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at in my world. I said the GTO will be done here shortly, and we'll pull it out and do final assembly and take a look at that. I'm real happy with the way that turned out. For those of you not in the know, I had it basically done last week, and I just wasn't happy with the mark in the roof. And so I stripped the whole thing down, resanded it. I went in and puttied the whole thing, sanded that smooth. So now it really looks good. I had some dirt in the paint too, so it's like, screw it, we'll just start over. It was basically a test pass for a bigger build I want to do, but I wanted to make it look good. I apologize. This is a Lasix day for me, so I have to keep hydrated because it's flowing out of me faster than I can drink it. All right. So that brings you up to date for me. What you guys got going on? Hey, Boston, how you doing? It's been a long time since I've actually done an official box stock build. So I'm gonna have to probably fight myself not to change things as we go. Hey Mike, how you doing? And you guys know the drill. The link is in the pinned on the chat. I think it's at the bottom now instead of at the top. I don't know why YouTube decided to move that, but they did. So you're more than welcome to join in and give me somebody to talk to besides myself. And it makes it more entertaining for the rest of you guys. Up to 19 in the house. That's cool. That's a high number for me. We usually don't get that many. Yeah, it's been a rough couple of days for the music world and movies. Tim Curry. Well, Tim Curry was uh, he was a singer as well, even though he was an actor. Actor first. The Rocky Horror Picture Show was a classic. And you guys ever do the midnight? We used to do in the 70s and 80s. They did, or I guess it was the 80s. They did the midnight showings of Rocky Horror at the theaters all the time, and then people came in and participated in the movie. I went once when I was in college for that, and it was all right. It was fun, but I haven't I watched that movie not too long ago. Again, 19 and all that, and only 10 likes. Yeah, thumbs up for the hitchhiker. Yeah, it helps me get that extra 10 cents for the live stream. No, you guys do whatever you want to do. A thumbs down does the exact same thing to the algorithm. It doesn't algorithm or whatever. It doesn't care. It's the interaction that's all they care about. I am going to try to make this as accurate as possible with the parts that are available. So I'll probably do a fairly detailed interior paint job. I think the white GSX had a straight black interior, but we'll try to add some. No, I didn't. I didn't watch any racing at all. I'm not. I don't mind going to the races, but watching them on TV is just something I couldn't. Kind of like baseball. I like going to a baseball game, but to sit and watch it on television doesn't hold my interest. It's got to be pretty fast-paced action to hold my attention. When I was a kid, we lived about 2 miles, 2.5 miles away from the local dirt track, and so we used to ride our bikes down there every Friday night. Mom and Dad wouldn't let us go on Saturday night because they said it was too rowdy down there, but we go on Friday nights, ride our bicycles down to the track and watch the dirt races on Friday night. But of the racing, the ones I do like the most would be the Formula One or Indy style cars, the road course races. I've never been a big oval fan unless that's all that was available. But yeah, road course races I kind of like a little bit because there's more interest there, more jockeying for position and whatnot. Clamp. Let's put 2 on there. Put some clamps on the other one as well. Yeah, I mean, back in the day, IROC races were kind of cool just because they were all races from different genres, I guess, and then they all had, they all showed up and they were given supposedly identical cars to race in. I mean, by the time they actually started the race, I'm sure their crews had done a few things to the cars, but when I was a kid, I got to go to the air races one time. That was cool. Or the boat races, those were a blast. My grandpa used to take us to the boat races every year. Um, the unlimited hydrofoils and the drag boats both. They did the same day. They had or all weekend they would switch back and forth between the drag boats and the circuit boats with high unlimited hydroplanes and all the super fast inboards and all that outboards and all that crap. That was a blast. Back in the Navy days, early '80s, drive down northern Virginia down to North Carolina to watch dirt track race on weekends. Yeah, it was more about being there and the atmosphere than ever was the race. And on Friday we got our allowance, so you could go down there and get a Coke and a hot dog and hang out with your friends and whatnot. Of course, I was what 12, 10, 12 at that time. Yeah, the races were there and going on, but we weren't. We were there more just to hang out and stuff. But now hockey, that's a different story. Then we're in there like Flint. Uh, yeah, I follow hockey very closely. Okay, we can let our seats dry for a little bit and work on those seams. Uh, Got the engine and the paint box. The interior parts. Get some of the other interior parts ready to go. Yeah, those guys are nuts, those offshore boats. And Jed Sprue. Made it down to Hobby Lobby this week. Guess we could do a what did you buy Wednesday type thing. I didn't get anything spectacular. I got a Papoose pickup truck. I grabbed one of those. I grabbed one of the Chevy pickup. This was it, the '76, the Street Machine looking one. Grabbed one of those, and then I grabbed some supplies. I got some new tweezers. I got some tape and bought a lot of that boring type stuff. But yeah, we got a little bit. I went to see if they had any different Aoshima kits, which they didn't. I only went to one. I usually go to three of them, but I wasn't feeling that great the other day, so I only went to one because there's like three of them within a 10-minute drive of each other, and they usually have different stuff. Well, they have a lot of the same stuff, but a lot of times they'll have a few different things. Uh, yeah, this time they didn't have any of the Any of the new Aoshima kits there, they just had the same ones they had last time I was there, and then they did have the 56 Atlantis kit, the Chevy Bel 56 Bel Air. They had that in there. They did not have the Nomads. I went looking for those, see if they had one of those. They did not. And they had just got a big ship of the Createx and paints in, so I guess those are not going anywhere for a while. Oh, the topic of the week on Facebook seems to be the AMT round two's doing the Walmart deal again, and people aren't happy about it. What do you guys think on that subject? This last time I did buy a couple of them, just because they had like different decals and such in them, but I did not buy a Sundowner. And so far, they've only really talked about a couple of the cars that are going to be in there, and I think they're mostly those are just new box art, and I'm betting they may have new updated decals in them, possibly tires. But for me, it's not so much. The big issues have it is that it's exclusive to Walmart. It'd be nice to be able to get some of those kits with the better decals at other locations. And I know it's capitalism, commerce, but the whole buying them out, and scalping price, scalping them for exorbitant prices. That's just okay. That bugs me that bugs me as much as some you go to a show, a swap meet, and you see the kits from Ollie's filled with the Ollie tag on it for the $12.99 or $13.99, whatever they are right now, and then they'll have $25 price tag on it. I mean, you paid $12 for it at Ollie's, and they didn't have any there. Then I guess you want to add a dollar or two for your effort to go get them and have them. That's okay, but to add double the price of them basically just because you went and picked them up is not cool. But yeah, what's your guys' thoughts on that? The the Walmart exclusives. I mean, Round Two does have exclusives on the Auto World store, but that's their own store, and those are generally like the Hot Wheels ones are coming in a spectral flame chrome plated colored chrome versions as their quote unquote exclusive, but they're not short supplying them. They're just only going to have them available there. Yeah. I mean, on eBay, I do understand you've got to factor in the fees and all that, but still. But the Ollies and the Walmart ones seem to be the ones that get in everybody's crawl about with the scalping and the price gouging on them. Yeah, it's getting to be. You pay $30 or $40 for a kit, and you pay $20 for photo etch, and your paint is can be another 25 or $30, and it can get to there where You buy aftermarket decals, you know, you can get to $100 aftermarket 3D printed parts. You can get to that $80 to $100 real quick on an $18 kit. And one thing I haven't seen a whole lot of lately are people adding the shipping cost exorbitantly into the price on eBay, and then to get around having to pay the fees on the shipping, which they still have to pay some, but not as much as the sale fee. But I mean, you can't, even if you do ground advantage, you can't send a kit through the mail for less than $12 to $14, depending on how big it is. It's $2 just this mail. Let's see. Oh, Harry's has popped in. I'll be joining in the cancer build. I was watching a video. My fast build and Bella and the power went through. It took to go. Yeah. So yeah, that's fine, Aries. I know you had. That's kind of that it is though. It's that keeping Bella's story alive, keeping my dad's story alive. You know, I had a cancer scare myself. Uh, say we lost Chris, we lost Boyd. You know, everybody's got that story. But if you don't feel like you want to do it this year, you know, you do you, brother. We'll always be around. Well, Boston, I've built the 67 GTO approximately 8 times. That's cool. And then on the say that weekend of the 17th, we're gonna have that 24-hour marathon. That's gonna be live streamed. So that'll probably be broken into 3 parts, 3 8-hour sections. But we plan on having the whole thing live. The same thing in a 69 Camaro. I probably built it, I know, at least a half a dozen times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, at least 6 times I built that one. Hey, Bruce.
Hi, Bob. Hey, everybody in chat. How's it going?
Pretty good.
Me too. Got lots of things done today. Still working.
Well, I didn't do well. I shot 2 videos today, but that was about it.
Oh, well, I was going to edit 2 videos today. Didn't do that either. So I was more interested in painting.
I shot the start videos on the Camaro and on the GSX. That's all I really accomplished today.
Hey, Boston.
And most other kits, I usually have 2 copies of a kit when almost everything I got. I've got probably 2 of each floating around. So most kits usually get built at least twice. So I got decal final assembly of the Challenger you did last year for the build. Ah, that's cool. Well, you'll get it done eventually. Yeah, we keep it because October is Cancer Awareness Month. That's the only reason I picked the dates, of October the 1st to the 31st. But if you want to start now, because that's what you want to do, and take 2 months or 3 months to do it, that's cool by me. It's all about the awareness and sharing our stories, because everybody has a story with cancer. Cancer has touched everybody that we know. There's nobody, I cannot think of anybody who does not have a story about cancer. Friend, family member, themselves.
Or good friends.
Yeah.
Mine's Chris.
Yeah. Chris battled his for a long time.
Yep.
I pretty much almost had it beat, and then it came back. We got Donnie. Donnie's going through cancer right now. We have Papa is going through cancer right now. And I'm
My
sure
buddy, my buddy Steve's going through cancer.
yeah. That jury we thought for 5 minutes you could come up with half a dozen people that are dealing with it, or have dealt with it, or lost someone very close to them to it. And if you're not comfortable with it, that's okay too. But it's more about their story than the build, and you can do whatever you want as the build. Build it however you want, whatever you want. Be a new kit, old kit. It can be any medium. If you want to draw a picture, paint a painting, whatever you want to do.
Paper dolls.
Paper doll, build a doll house.
Yeah. Lots of dioramas.
Whatever
Yeah.
brings meaning to your story. It could be something that was just your mom's favorite color, or the car your dad had is your dad's first car, or whatever. Maybe Uncle Joe was a fighter pilot in the war, or drove a tank or whatever, and you could build that. And then a lot of people do use the cancer ribbon colors in their builds, but you don't have to. Even myself, I had a big cancer scare last year, about this time last year. And it took a long time before they were sure that it was not. Lots of testing and lots of x-rays, and blood tests kept coming back one way, and a biopsy test came back another way, and so I had about 3 months of what the hell is going on. The first gen blowing honey, that has a water pump leaking out of the front of the engine. Get a blurb about how is the plumbing for the hoses. I don't know. That would be definitely Jason. The funny cars and the dragsters, there were no water lines, so that kind of took care of that, no water pump. Because they didn't run long enough to need one. And Chet, whatever you want to do. If you want to grab one of those Ayoshima kits and the Ayoshima snap kits and throw one of them together, you don't know how those you don't even need to paint. They come molded in colors. And you could throw one of them together in the evening if that's what you want to do. helps what you want to make, get your point, your story across, and that's cool. Say draw a picture, do whatever you want. Just share those stories. That's the main purpose. And then the 24-hour we're doing the fundraiser for breast cancer, so that but
Right.
jump in on that. I guess the GoFundMe goes live, or it might be live now. I don't remember. He told me, but I don't remember.
Starts 8 a.m. on the 17th and ends 8 a.m. the next day. The AMC Live cast is kind of hosting it. Well, at least I am.
Yeah.
We'll be broadcasting to Mark's, Jason's, and my channel. We will take a break from 11:30 p.m. to 12:30 a.m. because it's a YouTube thing. Can't.
Yeah, can't be more than 8 hours.
Yeah, you can't do. Yeah, you have to break
burn.
it up.
It's not like the old Google Plus days when you could just turn it on and go. As long as there were 2 people in the live, you could keep it going for days.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, I plan on being there most of the time. So
I think I will too.
I mean, I might step out to eat or take a shower or catch a nap, but that would be about it.
Last year, Jason took a nap. Mark and I was sitting there like for 2 hours. No, Jason.
I think last year I came in and was done in like 3 or 4 hours on my build. Having the body done ahead of time was a big time saver.
Right. So, you can paint your body, put decals on it, chrome it, bare metal foil it, or whatever. Depending on what you're making, I mean, but if you're doing a model kit, car kit, truck, semi, do the body first.
Hey, John, how are you tonight? Hopefully we'll get John to jump in on it.
Yes. Can't remember if we had him on last year or not. I think we did.
Chet says he's going to try to be there.
Cool.
It's a fun time, even if you're just hanging out and watching. Mark got shaved, and all kinds of good stuff, fun stuff happened.
I don't remember. He's got all kinds of scenarios for different prices. What he's going to do.
Yeah.
So,
I think he actually liked being bald and hairless for a while, so I think he's kind of looking forward to it.
Yeah, I said in my video the other day, I said, I can maybe shave my head, but wait a minute. It already is.
It's already gone. Yeah. I'll be right back.
Hey, watching's fine, John. If you're sitting there building and watching, that's participating. Just throwing that out there. I don't know. I usually paint my chassis matte black, except for some of them. And then sometimes I do the fade where the overspray runs off the body onto the chassis and some things like that. But usually it's just matte black or flat black. But I understand the question, Joe. But yeah, on a 24-hour build, you can join in, watch, or do whatever you like. We're gonna have a open screen, so we can accommodate four or five more people. So depends on how many people's on the screen, how many more we can have. We have 10 altogether, but counting me, Jason, and Mark, and Bob, it'll be four more, or just six more. So well, you can check back, John, and make sure we're not snoring. It's possible. See, when I worked at Walmart, we would get an hour for lunch, so I would hurry up, eat real fast. Then I'd take a power nap for about 20 minutes. So that's probably what I'll do that night. No, Chet, I have not got the Automotive Set B, bought or otherwise. But I did buy the paint shaker. Looking forward to that getting here because my 4Z is driving me nuts. The USB plug, where it plugs in, I have to set and hold the plug and hold the paint at the same time so it'll work. They use that old style USB connector from 20 years ago. I don't know why I don't go. Everybody's not using a USB-C plug, but hey, whatever, right?
Yeah. Got your Vortex shaker as well. Love it. Okay, cool. I'm kind of waiting to see the reviews on those before I thought about getting one.
Well, I went by my good buddy Mark. He said he loved it, so I got to buy it. It's like what he said.
I just did an order for paint last night. Made sure to order 13 so they'd send me 3 of those little package trays. So I'd get 3 of those. Hopefully they send us 3 of those.
Yeah, those things are neat. I got extra paints in them for other brands too, so they'll hold other bottles.
So I ordered the 12 to get the 3 free, and then I ordered one more to hopefully get that they would send a third box.
Uh huh.
They may or may not.
Play the game, right?
Yeah. See, I can mess this up. Putting the glass in, it's always a pucker moment for me. Like, you get one shot and not screw it up.
I'll be back in a minute, but I got to take this stuff and put it in the dehydrator.
Okay. I just got stuff out of my dehydrator.
Well, I think the stuff that's in there is done or close.
Oh, cool. I need to order some more of those. I only got like 2 left. Oh, the cotton ones are not real soft. And they're strings. They're not. I think the ones that are like cloth, these are just the cotton. And once you use them, they spin out into the wheel. But the only time I've been using those for years, and the only time I've ever had an issue, it was my fault, and a piece of gunk got into the polishing compound because I wasn't paying attention, and I ran it on the body and took notches out of the paint as it went across, and I almost had it all across one whole side of the body. In fact, that's the car that Kevin has right now is the one that happened to. That 66 GTO. But I had 2 of them. I used one for the I have 2 of them going. I used one for the medium and one for the fine. It's easy to keep track of because they're different colors. On the Novus anyway, the polishes are different colors. Backwards. That's backwards. And when they get ratty or nasty, then I throw them away and start another one. Eventually, I get to the point where there's almost enough compound in the pad that you don't even have to get any more out. Yeah, I have that cordless one that I use. My little 3-speed one finally gave up the ghost, so I had to order a new one. And this was a 5-speed, but I never run it polishing above speed 3 on the Hardell. It's the same brand as my other one, but they didn't have any of those in stock. But they had the 5-speed one, so I got the 5-speed. Yeah, I don't run it above 3, so you don't have to worry about burning the paint.
Nice part about those is if it gets too much pull, it stops.
Yeah. Should have painted those ahead of time. I had plenty of time. Oh well. We'll do it now.
So how's the GTO looking today, Bob?
It is getting final assembly right now. If I don't screw it up, we'll have it done here in a few minutes.
You gotta love dehydrators in that paint.
Yeah, you guys missed it last night when I was painting the red lines on the tires by hand.
I didn't think he could do it the first time, yet he did it
3
three
times.
more times each.
3 rounds, so 12 times, yeah.
Freehand. I know one thing. I went through enough cotton swabs today. It's like somebody else is paying for it.
Yeah.
Jeez, I have to get out the box and get some more.
I need to get some more too, because the ones I got from Ollie's are not that great. They keep falling apart.
Yeah, I know. I use those for like when I weather.
The actual cotton bud falls off the end of the stick.
Yeah,
I like them because they're hollow, so I can use the hollow rods for other purposes. But
I've made drive shafts out of them.
yeah, but when I'm trying to clean my airbrush or something, and that cotton ball drops down into the cup of the paintbrush, that's not my airbrush.
That's why. That's why I went with these medical grade hard ones. They're on a wooden stick. They work really good.
Yeah, I had no issues with the ones I got from like Dollar General, the ones on the cotton stick, but paper stick. But these other ones I got from Ollie's were not. They're fine for the other stuff, but just not for this. This is not.
I don't remember the
what
name
they're
on
meant
them
for.
boxes for Ollie. Some weird
I don't
name.
either. I still got like half a box of them I got to go through. I don't even know
Yeah,
where
they're like $1.99 for that big box.
Yeah.
So I think I bought like 4 of them a year ago. I was just about out of them.
Amazon tactical Q-tips that I bought. Those were cool. Those were good. I love those. They work real nice. I use those more than the Tamiya ones. I'm gonna have to order some more of those. I only got about 2 dozen of them left. A box of those will last me a couple of years. I reserve those for when I got to get into tight spaces. And then I got the smaller ones, the Tamiya ones, and the 2 different smaller sizes for the super tight areas.
Yeah. The fun part about these little ones is you can stick them in your needle seat on the gallery brushes. Get up in there and clean that out. Now you buy 3 of those packs there about once a month. I go through them a lot. They make good paint applicators too, by the way.
Yeah, I know you were doing the painting your chrome with them last night.
Yeah, on the dash gauges the other night.
Yeah.
And I did this. Where's it at? There it is. I redid these this morning, Bob. Yeah, I redid those this morning.
Oh, your taillights?
Yeah, for the taillights. I re-chromed those. I did those with a Q-tip. Just stuck it in a fusion firm and actually it's one of these. You stuck it in there, go turn it around and made a perfect circle. So I thought, how am I going to paint that little ring around the outside to make that a chrome ring? Because I want to put the LEDs in this and fill it full of resin. And I thought, hey, I remember using a Q-tip on something else. I went, you know what? I bet I could do that with fusion firm. It works. What did I knock on the floor? Oh my! Imagine that. paintbrush. Yeah, I took that out of the Susie Bake Oven a while ago, so that should be good and dry for tomorrow.
Yeah, I've used cotton bud sticks for axles and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, I bought some of these. I don't use them very often off of Amazon. Yeah, the first day. Oop, oop. Anyway, they're that big. But they're the same thing as these, but without that end on it.
Yeah.
So that's for those hard to reach places. What I knock on the floor now? I don't know. I'll figure it out later. Where's that box at?
You'll figure it out when you go looking for the part and you can't find it.
You know, if I had a bigger hobby space, I'd just have more stuff in the way. But it'd be nice to have more stuff in the way.
Yeah, I got the polishing pads, but it takes longer. Work your way all the way up through the 12,000. So I just I'll wet sand to get it looking pretty smooth, and I'll just polish it with the.
Now, these are the small stick. They come in a paper bag. There's 100 in that bag.
Last time I did these, it didn't fit. Didn't fit this time either. Have to end up just gluing these on anyway because I don't like the stance that the kit axle provides. But we'll try.
That's a good idea, Bustin. But these, you don't have to cut them in half, though. Yeah, Frank Fresno's the one that turned me on to these cotton swabs. That's who that was. I wonder whatever happened to him. I swear I'm gonna get me a carpenter's apron. I'm gonna nail it to the bottom of this desk top.
You do just put Velcro in the neck strap, otherwise you'll get up and give your neck every time.
Yeah. That would be no fun. So what was that?
Chase a little taller. It'll work on those.
Mark sent me a picture of his Hudson. He's calling it the grape ape.
Cool.
And yeah. Good looking Hudson.
Yeah, that's one I keep meaning to get and just never have.
I have the convertible, which is one he's working on, and I have the red 53, I believe it is. But I don't have, I call it the Doc Hot Rod.
Yeah.
And I don't have the other one. There's 4 of them all together. I got half of them. I got them on my Acme list.
Yeah, that's what I would want to do is build Doc.
Yeah.
I think it would be a fun thing to put on the table with chips.
Right. Eyeballs and all.
Yep.
Marcus has figured out how to put eyeballs in the cart, in the thumbnails. I asked him how he did that. He said, Chat GPT, baby.
The real one, you just print it out on white decal paper and decal them into the.
Yeah. I would. That's exactly what I would do
decal them
too.
on the windshield. I did one of the planes, Skipper. That's what they had. They had decals that or stickers that went on the windshield.
Okay. That's another cute cartoon is planes. He didn't want to tell anybody he had a bad crankshaft. Okay, so that's.
Put some glue in there to hold it.
I use canopy glue to glue them together. That way, if I got to take them apart, they pop apart. Good, bad, or different. I don't know.
Yeah, well, this one's kind of warped a little bit, the bases, so I need to. Something to kind of hold them in while they secure. So these super glue, once it goes in, I don't see no need to take it apart.
I guarantee you one thing: no matter what you glue them with, when they hit your desk, they come apart.
Oh yeah, I have dropped models before. They do come apart. In fact, on the first time I did that to me a Lamborghini, I just finished it, shot all the pictures, shot the video for it. Everything was done. I turned around and put it in the case, and I dropped it. Broke it all to hell.
Yep,
We got to glue it back together, but
they're never quite the same.
no, I broke the wing. The wing broke in half, and you can still see it on there. I did what I could to repair it, but you could still see where the
Short of stripping it and body
Yeah.
filler and everything else.
you still see where the crack was. I mean, I repainted, sanded it, repainted it, but it leaves a ghost line.
Yep. My 56 is that way around the back window because it's got that real narrow piece that goes around, so the trunk lid can fasten to it and the glass fastens to it, but the glass is what strengthens it. And I've broke it off twice. And it's such an odd shape, it's kind of hard to put any body filler on it, so I just flooded it with primer. I mean, you can still, if you look hard, you can see it. It's a 40-year-old car. But I was rummaging through my boxes of treasures, and I did find the original bench seat and back seat for that kit because it's a standard and a customized kit. Depending on which way you flip the door cards is what the interior uses. And I didn't want to use the bucket seats, but I thought, well, I'll use the bucket seats and just flip the door cards because young Bruce used the whole tube of glue on all 4 door panels.
You can come in if you want, Kevin. You're always welcome.
So well, I'll flip the door panels to the standard door panels. Well, then it looks kind of weird with the customized interior. So I did find those. Okay. I really need to get back on that 56. I want to get these other 2 cars caught up.
Yeah, that's better. It looks better.
I go back and look at the pictures. I don't know how that's supposed to be taped off.
Okay. There it is.
That turned out pretty good.
You're right. See, they're in where we started from. That turned out pretty good.
It's back.
Back up a little bit so the camera will focus. But yeah,
There it did. Man, wheels turned out awesome.
it was, only issue it had was the broken A-pillar, which I fixed the best I could, but
Yeah, I hate broken A-pillars. They suck.
I'm happy with those results.
I think that paint looks better the second time.
Yeah. So that spot was right there in the roof, and it just bugged the hell out of me so much that I went ahead and stripped it down and started over.
Yep.
It still needs to be waxed, and I'll give it one more quick polish. But yeah, it's basically done. There's the underside, and that front bumper was the this way. That's the Air Beast Super Chrome that I've been using for the front bumper.
Is that stuff pretty durable for touching?
Yep.
Huh.
And
Cool.
I used it underneath the purple, for the translucent purple on the body. And it's also the side, the kick plates on the side are also that stuff. But yeah, I'm real happy with the way that turned out.
Looks great.
Okay. That is a 1/43 scale AMT 67 GTO. There's the box that it came in right there. The Pontiac GTO customizing kit. It comes with the little, I don't even know where to put it. Oh, there it is. Comes with the little display case, and the fun part is the bag that it came in wrapped in the kit. That's your instruction sheet.
That's cool.
Yep, that is the instruction sheet. And I didn't use the decals that came with it either. But they're pretty well roached. A&T warrants the parts contained in this kit to be free from defects in material and workmanship. Do not return any kit to the store where it was purchased. If you have a claim, mail the whole kit prepaid to Service Department, A&T Corporation, Troy, Michigan. Dang. I don't think they're in Michigan no more.
I don't think they are.
that's kind of cool having that kind of stuff in there. So that War Eagle had the golden wheels redemption form in there. I said, I bet I could come up with enough to do the top prize and send it in and see if they'd send me a kit back just for giggles. I see you, Kevin. Let me find my mouse.
No worries.
They may
Oh,
bring them back.
I don't know if anybody else has this. My YouTube's been off for 20 minutes. I had to reboot my phone and all that
Oh, I'm still
silliness.
seeing it. We're still on my TV and we're still on
Wow.
my YouTube's on the
Yep.
second tab.
I
So
say
must be
my
yours.
two TVs, computers over there still got YouTube things on them.
Lance, you can go on eBay and you can get most of those kits for like 20, 25 bucks, around that price. There's a whole series of them. So far I've done the Firebird, the GTO, the 48 Ford, uh, 2 different vets. I've got the Chevelle and the Camaro, and one other one on the way. I don't remember what the third one was. It's in Kansas City,
Oh, yeah.
Kansas right now, so it should be anywhere between tomorrow and next Thursday.
Any day now, huh?
Yeah, they're getting better.
Guess I better just stay parked.
Yeah, there's a bunch of them out there. You can get them pretty cheap. 30-second scale ones you can find fairly cheap too.
That's more my size.
But most of those 43rd scale ones I paid $17, $18 plus shipping for them. So they were like 25 bucks.
Sure be more room in the showcase, huh?
Yeah. In the display case, I can put two of those in the spot. I can almost put 3 in the slot
Yeah.
that 124 scale car will fit. But I'll put these will all go in the china cabinet upstairs once I.
Yeah, got my collection down almost manageable. I still got a few that got to let sit out on the TV stand and stuff. Ooh, buddy, you need to aim your headlight. Ooh.
Yeah, it won't win no awards just because it had the broken A pillar, but it was more of a test bed for. I want to do that on a larger scale, the Spectre Flame style paint. Make it look like a Hot Wheels. Okay, what do I need? This aside.
Yeah, I don't do eBay either. If I can't pick it up and look at it, I don't buy it.
Now, where's the fun in that?
Yeah.
A what?
A girl, she has shoulder length, black hair, shorts on. All right, thank you.
No, I haven't. Sorry.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, I built that Peterbilt wrecker years ago. That's a pretty decent little model.
Some parts primed so I can start putting this engine together. Yeah, you can get them, or see them at shows. A lot of times too, you'll pick them up at shows. But you can get them fairly cheap. There's tons of them. They repopped them 3 or 4 times. Now the ones that have the display case in them, you'll pay more for. But
Yeah, Matthew had a bunch of those with the display cases. Those are really old.
But the ones, the Street Magic ones, you can get these for $20 or less. So there's one there. And they're obviously they're curbside and all that stuff, but there's not a whole lot to them.
Yeah, it's right up my alley.
And the detail on them is pretty decent for considering the size,
Oh yeah.
especially if you can get some of the older kits because the tooling is still in great shape. No flash or anything to really worry about.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the curbside, as you know. Paint the windows black and slam it together. That Pontiac I gave Joey for your Pontiac group build, I got another one of them. I should slam it. I usually don't like to repeat a kit too many times, though.
On the opposite, if I find one I like, I'll build it half a dozen times.
Yeah, it was a pretty nice little, well, it was an unassembled promo is what they were. I can't
Yeah.
remember the name of the company. They were Johan Repops. I was supposed to build it for a customer. He brought me two of them. Guy never came back around and his phone got disconnected many years ago.
Yeah, I only have one actual promo car. That's the one I just rebuilt. The 70
Yeah.
GTO. That's the only promo car that survived my child. Well, that one didn't survive my childhood. I bought it and rebuilt it, but I had one when I was a kid.
Yeah, it's basically what the old wagon is. It's half promo, half resin. Both of them. That resin just wasn't quite nice enough to do it straight resin. I got a 66 Ford promo. Trying to think of what other ones I have. That's probably worth some pretty good money.
This, boys and girls, is why you should wear gloves.
Why is that? What'd you do?
Got airbrushed and forgot the cap wasn't on it, and I now have primer all over myself.
Oh no.
I do that all the
Uh-oh.
time.
I never could wear gloves when I was painting.
I have it all. I get it all over my fingers, and
Yeah.
every night I play dart, I spray these fingers over here on this side.
Exactly. I watched some mechanics fumbling around with gloves on. It's like, how in the heck do you work on a car with gloves on?
Depending on what you're working on the car, you can, yes, but interior stuff, nah, you can't do that.
Yeah.
Depends on how many times you've ripped the skin off all your knuckles trying to get a.
Oh
Get a
yeah.
bolt
Heck
out.
yeah. The old knuckle banger. I'm sure Bruce has done that enough too. Or burn
Yes,
yourself on an
buddy.
exhaust manifold or something.
Yep.
You don't dare work on these new cars with aluminum engines and when they're hot, so good way to strip a spark plug.
Good thing it's 90% IPA will take it off your skin.
Oh
Yes.
What's
At
happening,
least most
guys?
of it. Most of it's gone.
Hey,
I'm spilling
What's up,
primer
Darren?
all over myself.
Our little buddy Darren. What's up?
Yeah. Y'all walking the dog tonight, Kevin?
Oh yeah.
Keep an
Yeah, it's
eye
an
on
everyday
it.
thing.
Yeah. Hey, Chester, Boston, everybody in chat, Lancer.
Be the other night and she thank God it was a a narrow opening. She didn't quite fit. It's like, man, you got to quit doing that, dog.
So what's everybody up to tonight? What you got,
Same
Bob?
old stuff.
Same old stuff.
Same old stuff. I'm working on. Well, you'll like what I'm working on. I
Okay.
cracked open the 70 GSX.
Nice, Bob.
Work on
Which
Wait.
direction you going with it?
box stock,
Are ya? Okay.
box art, the white with the black stripes,
Okay.
straight box stock.
That'll be beautiful. Nice choice. That's a nice kit too. I'm just sitting here farting around. I've ordered some rims. Was you on set? You was on Saturday night when I said I was going to build my shop truck, but doing the Buick
Yeah,
Jeep. Yeah, I ordered some. They're 21 and 20-inch modern style Buick Grand National wheels for the truck. So we'll see. I think I'm going to go 2-wheel drive, slam the front end down a little bit. But that's with the old style grill, the one I bought for it. So it makes it look like a 62 to 69. Debating if I'm going to go with the stock frame and just cut down, put like a straight axle in the front, but a lowered one. I think I might do that. I do have this full custom chassis, but then that requires a lot of work, cutting the box out. And
Doing a gasser style? Is that what you're doing?
no, I got a gasser frame too, but see, there's a gasser frame.
There you go.
No, I want it more of like a modern, raked out looking truck on 20s. Get a little bit of slammed. But yeah, if I do this, use this one, I'm going to have to cut the box out of it. I think before I go too far, the rims and tires are supposed to be here Friday. So I'm just going to wait before I start hacking it up too much and go from there.
Yeah, it's usually a good idea.
I did, however, look at this, Bob. I got this in the mail today.
Chet's favorite kit.
I'm actually going to order a few of these. What I'm going to do is this one here, when I go out west, I'm sighted by a guy I know who does 1-to-1 car channel. Super good dude, younger dude. Junkyard Digs. I don't know if any of you ever watched him or not.
Yeah, I watched Eric.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Kev. Another Kevin.
Yeah, another Kevin.
Yeah.
I'm going to slide by his
than me.
shop, not his house. He's out by Ames, Iowa, but I thought I'd stop by just to say hi, hopefully. And him and his wife just had a little girl, probably about 6 months ago.
His wife, Moki.
Mook.
Mook
And
or
so
Moki.
Kevin likes his Mustangs, so this is like a perfect gift for a first model for the little kid. So yeah, I want to stop and give that to him, and a couple other things. I got a couple car part things I'm going to give him too, but I'm going to give him that one. I'm waiting for him hopefully to go maybe at Ollie's someday, but I don't know. I think they're going to be. I think these are starting to be a hot item, truthfully.
Yeah.
I want to buy one for both the grandkids, and also then another one of my buddies. He's down by Detroit, younger guy. He's a Mustang dude. They just had their first baby also, and it's a little girl. So I think I will get them one also.
If it works to sell them, why not, right?
Hey,
gives them something to poke fun at.
It is, but at first I thought this has got to be the dumbest idea. But truthfully, for marketing, My Little Pony is really popular with this 20-year-old age group of people right now.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, if this is something that draws them in, and then I mean, shit, look at the rest of us. I'm not really interested in My Little Pony, but it does put a grin on our face to see this. It's
Yeah.
kind of cool.
Yeah, how many grandparents are going to buy it for their grandkids? Yeah.
Right, but I mean, how many 20-year-olds might build this also because it's something they enjoy?
Yeah.
My Little, my
Without the My Little Pony decals on it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a snap kit. I like that. I like that they kept it a curbside. So,
My daughter Anna was a My Little Pony fanatic when she was little.
oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
But
you're
yeah,
gonna have to pick one of these up for her then. Christmas shopping's done, buddy.
yeah, yeah. She's 43 years old. I'm sure she'll enjoy it.
She,
Yeah.
that she still might. You never
She
know.
might. I'll get one
Yeah.
for her and my granddaughter.
There you go.
I'm trying to get her into building models. I bought her one, and I bought my grandson one. Neither one of them's built them yet. I keep
Yeah,
asking.
Krista was Care Bears and Cabbage Patch.
They're Care Bears too. And
Yeah.
Yeah. Strawberry shortcake's another popular one right now for some of the girls. That's a very old throwback.
I got so tired of looking at her wallpaper in her nursery bedroom before she was born. Wife went and picked out Care Bear wallpaper for in there.
Oh yeah. I think my kids had a Care Bear. Probably
She had all of them.
Yeah.
That and the little Taco Bell dogs. We still got the whole set of them somewhere.
No Taco Bells.
I had 4 Teddy Ruxpins.
Oh man, that thing drove me crazy. Is that the one that talks back to you?
Yes.
She had it in the car one day, and we were arguing about something, and it kept repeating me. That thing went right out the window.
Tell you the truth, Chester, I see what you put up there. Honestly, I wish they would do a curbside Astro van, and I don't care if it had little ponies.
Oh yeah,
Really?
That'd be a really cool ass model kit.
Uh-huh.
I know they had. Wasn't the one you did? That was Jimmy Flintstone, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was some of their pre-production ones.
Yeah.
I had to hollow the body out and everything. The one I got now is a limited edition of 345 out of 500. The hobby shop only one.
Is it a Jimmy Flintstone one?
Yeah.
Come to think of it, I think, isn't there a Japanese company that did the Astro, but like with the composite headlights, like a little bit later?
It was the newer one, yeah. I have that kit. It's an Aoshima, I think.
It's white on the cover, right?
It even has the luggage carrier on top for all your stuff.
Yeah.
And it comes with a 10-speed bicycle. And
oh yeah. I'm surprised
nice
it came
kit.
with that. I'm surprised it came with a 10-speed because those usually had the 4.3. Those would run good. You'd need that 10-speed maybe like in the Ford Aerostar or something,
It had the photo etch for the spoked wheels, and pretty cool. I started to modify it to graph the 93 Astro front end on it. It was so far off in size, I decided to just do a custom van instead. That van at Jimmy's was actually a prototype how I was going to paint my real van. And once I found out how much House of Color cost, I scrapped that idea and went with pearl white and silver and flame instead. I'm kind of glad I didn't go with House of Color now, because it was a month after I got the van painted and done. It got T-boned, got destroyed. So I still had 2 months in the paint job on that van.
You gotta love the irony of that, right?
Yeah. Yeah, of course, her insurance didn't want to pay. I had to hire an attorney to go after him. Just for the paint job alone, he estimated $8,000 to $10,000.
It's nuts, man.
Like putting lipstick on a pig, more or less. Shame I don't have any pictures of that van, because it was cool. I think my buddy Bill Borgen has pictures of it, but getting him to remember to send me pictures is getting difficult. I may have to go pay him a visit at his house. He's got pictures of my Astro and then his 66 Chevy Stepside I did the stripes for him on. And
Yes,
he was-
Boston Plaza, Japan can be your friend and your worst enemy.
Yeah, your pocketbook will hate it. Hey, Bob, speaking of Hiroshima stuff, I got an offer from that guy in Phoenix.
Oh, on Kit?
Yeah, on that kit.
Cool.
Hey, he took $4 off. I'm going,
Cool.
damn.
What a
I wish-
savings!
Wish I had the
That's
money. Well, yeah, it's $57, and then he's minus $4. It's still $4.
Yeah.
Hey, Chet, you might laugh about them Cabbage Patch, but my father-in-law got rich on them things.
Yeah, I
They
don't care
could-
what other people did that.
They had their whole house full of those.
That's kind of creepy.
They were selling them right before Christmas for like $600 to $800 a piece.
Yeah.
That was one of his last big adventures where he made a bundle of money on stuff.
They were a big thing. They still are.
He had people lined up down the street right before Christmas coming over to buy them things. People were fighting over them and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
I'll send you a picture of that, Chad. Their whole living room, all the way around, was stacked floor to ceiling with them silly dolls. They sold all but 10 of them. They go wait in line at the toy store in the morning and bum rush in and buy the limit that they could buy at each store.
And my grandma was into the Beanie Baby thing, with the bear thing.
Yeah.
He had hundreds of them when she died.
I had a bunch of those. That was my mom's. Yeah.
In fact, I'll look for that picture and send Chad. He'll get a kick out of it.
Finally, at my nephew's memorial scholarship event every year, we stick the tub of them out there for the kids to pick, and I think we just finally got rid of the last of them last year.
Yeah, we got a bunch of the Beanie Babies around the house too. In a box somewhere.
My sister's like, "Oh, this one's worth this much, and this one's worth that much." I said, "Fine, take the ones you want. Try to sell them, otherwise, stuck them out."
My brother might have them. No, I don't. I know
Stuck
she
'em out
gave.
in the tub and gave them away.
I think Roxanne gave him some of those. He might have them. See if I can find that picture. Still looking. Man, I need to make albums of all my pictures.
I have that planned someday.
Man,
Someday.
just looking through my phone here, it's almost impossible to. You got so many pictures in here.
I got like 12,000 pictures on my phone.
Woo! Yeah, you got me beat.
Me too. I try to keep mine a lot lower than
Yeah, I keep mine cleaned out. There's probably maybe 10 or 12.
10 or 12, really.
I was actually just kidding about that figure. I bet there's probably at least probably 400 or 500.
Yeah, I need
And
to get.
on my computer, on the flash drive, I got on pictures. I got probably 85 or 90 gigs of pictures.
Exactly. Me too.
I need to get me a new. Open. I only used it a couple times.
I copied it like 4 times. Each one of the computer has the same flash drive in it. So I don't have to
Oh man,
roam back and forth between computers to get figure out what I need. Okay. Body over there.
Well, apparently I don't have the picture anymore. I think my phone deletes so many pictures a month. She buys extra storage for my phone, and it still gets rid of stuff here and there. iCloud, I guess you call it.
iCloud. I've got that.
It's all mystery to me. Well, I know they're here somewhere.
I got Buick Grand National V6s for Buick motors in this. Oh, that's not good.
We love spending other people's money. That's kind of what we do.
Aha, here we go. I got a brand new Grand National V6 engine not put together. That might be what goes in this Jeep. Okay, 41 Plymouth.
Well, apparently it ain't that important, or I'd have found it by now.
The custom engine that comes in the 41 Plymouth. Was that a
No.
Buick Nailhead that you
Look
remember?
through this page of photos.
I think it is. I know there's a flathead. I think it is.
Yeah, I think it is a Buick Nailhead.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a nailhead. It's not a very good one, but it's a nailhead.
Right. It could be done up a little bit better.
Right.
Okay. Let me update you.
But
My
there were
flash
two
drive
places.
is now up to 113 gigabytes of pictures, and it's 39,687 pictures in my photo.
Actually, the Buick 231 V6 turbo engine works really good in this Jeep. Fits right in there perfect. The Grand National 6. So it could have fuel economy and Buick power.
That guy is absolutely out of his mind. MPC 1974 Roadrunner original kit. He wants $358 for it.
Hope he likes it.
Yeah. Plus, he wants to charge you $15 shipping.
Dude, it should be free shipping for life at that.
I'm telling you.
I hope you like it. Yeah, so is that on eBay? Is it?
Yeah.
There's some really.
I was looking at the dash gauges that I bought from Best Automotive Parts, and of course it says down below it says similar items for you might be interested in. Yeah, right. Well, the vintage '87 model Roadrunner with the wing on the back, they're wanting $200 for that one.
That one I think would be worth more than the 74.
Yeah, well, that's a 71, but it's a 1974 kit, a 1987 kit. It says vintage on it, man. It makes it worth more.
Everything's vintage. They put vintage on everything.
I know.
They kind of wear out the term. Yeah, look at this. This is a Grand National block or engine, a shitty one, but it's one that was in the junk box. But it fits in this Jeep really well, and that's without the turbo on it and stuff. But
Sure, it really does, doesn't it? What Jeep is that?
That is this kit right here. Oh, let me turn
Oh,
it.
looks like
Yeah,
a honcho
the
kit.
80 honcho.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
I'm
like-
trying to make it look like an older. That's why I bought that old grill for it and stuff. Gonna put a Buick motor in it. Gonna be my shop truck for
Yeah.
Acme. Since I'm a Buick person, there's no Buick trucks. So, but
Right.
Jeeps used to run Buick power plants back in
Right.
the 60s. So I figured we'd do that.
That's on my list of kits to get someday is a honcho.
They've got it repopped recently too. It's like an
Oh.
orange on the box. Yeah.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, just recently. Are you going to Acme this year?
Yeah.
They should have them there. What's the one big one that always advertises it's there?
I bet Jack will have them at Model Car Roundup.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm.
Roundup.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the guy I was thinking of. Yeah, yeah, I'm sure he'll have one.
I met
Yeah,
him
he
last
just
year. I must have talked to him for an hour. He's an awesome guy to talk to.
Yeah, he had really good prices on his stuff too.
Yeah, I
mean,
bought all kinds of stuff.
I just shipped my the 250 Firebird funny car on Monday. We should have that one by the weekend.
Oh yeah, that looks sharp. That's got some nice decals, I bet, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Nice Boston.
Okay, so
Oh shoot! I work tomorrow. Go in, do 12-hour shift. I am off then until I think the 29th. No, the 28th of September. I don't go back to work till. So that will be tomorrow. Will be a good day. When we start vacation Tuesday morning. Already got a dinner date Tuesday night. I got a hold of Dan Peterson up there in, he's in North Illinois up there outside Chicago by my one buddy's. Well, we're staying there. So we're going to meet at one pizza shop Tuesday night and hang out for just a little bit.
Hi, little girl. What you doing?
Get your Chicago dog while you're up there.
Get what?
A Chicago
Should-
dog.
Chicago dog? I should. I might do that the next day.
I'll be back.
Yeah, that was something we always did summertime with Chicago dogs because my father-in-law, obviously, my wife's from there, so yeah. Never put the ketchup on it.
No ketchup.
Sport cup.
Tomatoes, the neon green relish,
Yep.
salt, pepper, celery seed. No.
Yup. Sport pepper. Cut tomatoes. Yeah, they were really good. What do they call it? Slide through the garden.
What did he go?
I'm going to go to that Timeless hobby shop Tuesday on my way through Chicago. It's kind of on a suburb, but I always see them advertised on Facebook and that. So a little hobby shop cram full of stuff, but it's family owned. So stop and shoot a little bit of footage in there and give them a little bit of business. I figure if I buy too much stuff at hobby shops, I can always pack it up at a UPS store and ship it home, so I can travel, finish the trip with it too.
And what you do is you pack old clothes on the trip, and if you run out of room, you just throw your old clothes away. Pack your suitcases with this stuff.
That's a good idea. I didn't think about that. We're gonna have to do laundry a couple times on our trip. There was a lady that she's retired now, but she worked with me at the prison there quite a few years ago. And her and her boyfriend, significant other, whatever, they fly to Florida. And while we were talking something about, I said something about, well, you gonna do a baggage check? She goes, no, you can. She goes, we don't take nothing with us. Like, what do you mean you don't take? What do you do for clothes? She says, well, we take just a little bag that stays with us of cosmetics or whatever, just a few things. She said, and because we just wear all of our clothes, like wear 3 shirts, a couple pair. She goes, when I get down there, we'll just go to like Goodwill and buy a couple changes of clothes and just throw them away, leave them there when we come home. I go, not really a bad idea.
Suitcase with old clothes you don't care about throwing away, and then I don't know, maybe throw those away, and then you pack your models kits in the suitcases.
I come home, I have just one outfit on I've been wearing for the past week, but I got models. Oh, I probably will only buy one model, like say at that timeless hobby shop, but I went buy, I'm kind of looking forward to seeing these markers. Oh shoot, what's the name of these markers we were looking at every night? Is it Clio or something like that, or the paint that starts with Toledo?
Kaleido?
Kaleido. Them or was it Guzman's or something like that? Might pick some of those up. And of course, they got a special model that's kind of interesting. Pick that up.
I have not tried the Kaleido markers yet, but I've tried everything else from Kaleido. I've tried it. It's great.
Yeah, I want to try some of their paints yet too.
In fact, I even have a discount code you can get.
I saw that.
You can get
Yeah, I'm waiting to start spending a little more money when I get back from vacation. This is a little pricey.
Then you save your 10%.
Then got Acme coming up too, so that must be Bruce's phone or alarm.
Yeah, it is. It's for his meds, and he's out walking the dog. He'll let me go until he gets back. It goes off again at 10 o'clock. Take his meds. Because we're in the Zoom a lot of times at 10 o'clock, and his phone goes off every night. I can mute him until he gets back. There you go. I can mute his microphone when I have to hear it. It's been a long time since I built the kit box stock, so I could actually enter in a box stock competition. It's been a long time.
Yeah. I'm kind of privileged you're doing a Buick, Bob. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
Well, I didn't want to do another Chrysler. I was just going through the stacks, and I'm kind of burned out. Believe it or not, I'm kind of burned out on the Pontiacs right now because I just finished 2 of them. Literally just finished 2 of them. And I was looking at the trucks, and I wasn't feeling the pickup truck.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't really feeling an airplane, so I saw that one. I'll do that one.
Good idea. Now, next year's 100 Years Oldsmobile, I believe.
It'll also be the Camaro Firebird anniversary, too.
What will it be, their 50th? No.
60, 40, 50, 60. 67 is when the Firebirds and Camaros came out.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, 60 years of it because was born in 69, so yeah, I'll be 60 in a couple of years.
Well, you have to be kind of generous to say the Firebirds came out in 67. They were right at the end of the year when they came out.
The end of 67.
Yeah.
So they
And the 67 and 68 were identical. There was no difference between the two because they came out
yeah.
basically. It was right at the. It was like September of 67 before they actually got them out.
It was a perfected Camaro, is what the Firebird was. Or like the Mustang. The Cougar was the perfected Mustang. Just a little step up in class.
Kind of sad the other day I heard that GM is following Chrysler's thing, and the new Camaros are going to be 4-door.
Are you shitting me?
Yeah, they're doing the same thing that Dodge did with the Chargers. They're going to be sedans.
Now they went back to a 2-door Charger.
That one wasn't as bad because you had the Challengers were the 2 doors and the Chargers are the 4 doors anymore, which worked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why are you making a
That's what I
pony car? I guess they do make a Mustang 4-door, that Mach-E, but that's something different. That's why don't they rename it just like a 4-door? Name a Chevy something cool that was a 4-door, but not a Camaro.
Because they're banking on somebody buying the name Camaro.
Yeah, so many people are going to jump on a 4-door Camaro. They should have called it a Chevelle. They would have. Be easier to just use an old name and start something new as a 4-door.
Oh, hi, Marcy. I didn't see you there. Yeah, Kevin, you popped in and out and never did come on. I put every couple times I stuck you back in there. Oh,
Oh, Kevin.
yeah.
I got to get going in a minute. I got to get ready for bed. It's after 9 already.
We muted you, Bruce, because your phone was going off. So there you go. Shoot back.
Okay. I apologize for that.
That's all right. I told him that it was your med call and you were taking the dogs out. So
Yeah.
it happens every night at 10 o'clock.
Yep. And yeah, it's dark outside, by the way.
Yep, it's dark outside here too.
Used to be 10 o'clock. It was still daylight.
Yeah, we are getting towards that fall, though, aren't we?
Yeah, I know. Pretty soon it'll be dark at 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
That's so depressing.
Yep, all the yellow monsters are running, so you got to watch yourself in the morning and evening.
Yep.
And he's back.
There he is.
Oh. Maybe I'm not far enough away from that building. I think
right.
their Wi-Fi. I think the Wi-Fi at the park building interferes or something. I'll see how it goes. Billy don't feel like getting up and moving.
Women's out trolling the neighborhood, like always.
Yep, trolling the hood, Mercy.
Looking for strippers and cocaine.
Nice and quiet out here for a change. Come to find out that two young kids who rescued the dog was out of the sewer was their mother works at the park building. She cleans at night. That's why they're always up here.
Ah,
Yeah, they're
So
doing good.
lucky for us, they seen what was going on and come and rescued her. Now they can just keep her away from the other sewer drain.
you might want to have them kids follow you around at night.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not out here unprotected, believe me.
You got a condom on?
What's that?
He's looking for hose and blow. He probably
Yeah, I
is.
wish that was a thing. Not at my age.
Yeah, you can think about it.
Like the heel of the bread, everybody touches it, but nobody wants to eat it. You know what I mean?
I'd save it for the end and then make a hamburger bun out of it.
Yeah.
Actually, the heels was always something pretty decent to eat, especially you had one on each end. They made a great peanut butter and jelly. It was like one of those hobo pies.
Yeah, we used
Just
to
had to
make them down at the river. We had that clamshell thing you'd put the bread
Yeah.
in and eat it over the fire.
Mm-hmm.
Man, we used to throw pepperoni and peanut butter and jelly and all kinds of stuff in them and cook them on the fire.
Pepperoni and mozzarella and a little bit of
Oh yeah,
pizza sauce. Then another one we used
you
to
get
do
the cinnamon bread. Put
Yeah. Yeah. That
cinnamon
was
bread. We put marshmallows and Hershey's on it. Ooh, deluxe s'mores.
I used to like to take shaved roast beef, put that in there, a little bit of cream cheese, some onions and green peppers, and make them like that too.
Yeah, we're going to try to make it back down to the cabin this fall. As I could find a rental van with a wheelchair lift for her.
Mm-hmm.
She hasn't seen her sister in over 10 years. So. Her sister's blind in one eye and can't drive. Otherwise, she could come up here.
How far away is it?
It's down Zanesville.
How far is that from you?
Oh, probably about 110 miles from here.
You might be able to find an Uber with a wheelchair lift.
Yeah, we got our cabin's right on the Ellis Dam on the Muskingum River. And I hope our cabin's still there. We haven't been there so long. Her sister's cabin, and then her brother lives in the back cabin.
I don't know if you have it there, but
Her
here
sister
we
built
have
a brand new cabin.
we have what they call oats, and you can contact them ahead of time, and they can schedule. They will take you just about anywhere you want to go.
Yeah.
With like a handicap handicap accessible lift.
Yes, older adult transportation services is what the oats stands for. But yeah.
Well, we were looking at those. There's a place down around the corner from us that sells those Honda special. I don't know if it's a Honda Pilot or a van or what, but it's got the wheelchair lift with the big clamps that the clamper chair in and all that.
I think they're not Pilots. They are.
Yeah, they're
Honda Odyssey.
They're a odd looking thing. Yeah.
Heck yeah.
They got one down there for like $10,000, but it's got a gazillion miles on it. He's got a whole slew of them, but we don't use it enough to justify spending that kind of money.
No, that's why it's better just to rent one when you need one.
Shoot,
it's
probably been
for your insurance and
it's probably been 6 or 7 years since she's been out of the house.
Don't you guys have like a public transportation bus that goes around with the?
Yeah, but it's more of getting her to leave the house.
Is it she don't want to?
Yeah, kind of. She's kind of, what do they call it, agoraphobic. I think she went out on the street a couple times.
I think he's freezing up again.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's all right. That's when I learned the most from him.
Sister.
You know, that's I like to use the two heels on the bread because then what hamburgers, because then the ketchup, mustard, and mayo doesn't soak through and come out on the other side.
That's true. That is true.
I don't know why that Wi-Fi at the park does. Get to the other end of the parking lot, see what happened. Can you hear me now?
Oh, unfortunately, yeah. I'm just kidding.
Apparently not.
No, we
Yeah,
hear
we
you.
can hear you.
We hear you. I was just being a smart ass. I do gotta go. Go upstairs, get around for bed in a bit. So
Well,
tomorrow.
I'll probably leave with you because every time somebody leaves, I get booted.
Well, you can't go. You can't come here, Cav. Not tonight.
Yep.
Got a headache tonight.
Yeah, we'll see if we'll see if I stay connected when you leave. Any other time somebody leaves and it boots me out.
Well, if not, you have a good night, Cav. The rest of you, Bruce, King Bob. Well, we got Lance, Chester, and Scale. Y'all have a good night. Take care. We'll see
You too, Jared.
See you, man.
See ya.
See you, buddy. Oh, I didn't know there was anybody in the car. Guy thinks I'm rude for parking next to his car. Didn't know there was anybody in it.
Yeah.
Oh well. Get over here where the light ain't shining on my screen anyway. That might work. Oh. Can you still hear me, Bob?
Yep.
Okay. Usually it boots me out when somebody leaves. I'll drop the comments here and see what's going on.
Well, if you get yourself an Android, you wouldn't have that problem.
There's the zinger.
Yeah, I tried that, Marcy. It still don't work either way. I should be far enough away where it don't bother me.
Hey, I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's the
Do another
issue there,
visit.
Mars. I'm kind of figuring it out little bits at a time. I'm a slow learner, I guess you'd say. Special Kev, kind of like special ed. I got mail. Hey, you can't be good at everything. Right on, Chet. Yeah, we're a little too close to that drain there, Billy. Let's say hi to everybody. Oops, wrong one. How you doing, Billy? You go look at everybody and say, you say hi to everybody. Yeah, old Cooper don't get out much anymore. He's pretty much couch potato anymore. Yeah. She's looks like she's thinking about something. Well, get down and do something. I just sit there. Yep, little rag mop. Stay away from that drain. You don't want everybody to see you fall in again, do you? See how she's attracted to it? She used to be afraid of them. Get away from there. Come on.
Well, she's been down in there. She knows something not to worry about.
Yeah, it's been there,
Hey.
done that.
So there's no Pennywise down there. I'm good.
Man, I'll tell you. She come real close to drowning. That water was clear up to the bottom of her chin. Probably sit over here where it's safer.
Let's see.
Over and sit in the grass. Get you a few fleas from the grass. They used to be she'd get near them drains, she would freak out, come and sit on the thing there. But Yeah, it's weird when she fell in, how that harness slid off her like she was a bar of soap. Yeah, at least she didn't go down the 10-inch pipe at the back of the drain. The guy that works there said his daughter's dog did that and they found it 6 blocks away.
Don't doubt that any.
It was definitely a oh crap moment, that's for sure. Funny how the cops showed up right after the kids rescued her.
They was waiting to make that big entrance.
Yeah. As they asked me if she was all right, I was like, she's fine. What about Dad here? They just laughed. I couldn't believe how that kid slid right down in that sewer and grabbed her like this. He's definitely a skinny kid. I guess they had fun eating all that Dairy Queen for the reward. $40 worth.
Barely. That's barely 2 meals anymore.
Really?
Yeah.
I had burger fries
Yeah.
and a concrete, and they're pretty much that, or blizzard, whatever you want to
I
call
guess
them.
I could have bought him a
That's
$100
brutal.
gift card instead of 40. I didn't want to give him cash because I don't like riding around with any money in my pocket.
Well, I know when we go to Burger King, my sister and I get a meal or 2 meals, and it's like $38.
Woo. Yikes. It ain't like it used to be.
No,
That's
now drinks are like $6, $7 now.
okay. Well, if I were to go over to Dairy Queen, I'd probably get it free because Krista works there part time. Last 20 years, she's kind of been on and off with them when they need help. Old Dad there gets freebies when he goes up there. I always go for the mystery. They put all their mistakes from the day in the big, like a big golf cup. You get the mistake of the day. All
Back,
kind of good stuff in it.
back in the day, they used to make fountain drinks called suicides. It was a little bit of everything in that cup.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, these are all the mistakes of the day. We had that time they were out on the street giving people free ice cream. That was before they had their generators up here. We had that blackout. What was that, 2008 or whatever? They had all that ice cream was going to just melt away.
She said they called them where she was
I can't remember.
Frankenstein.
I can't remember what they call it at Dairy Queen. It was a mystery. I have to ask Krista what they called it. They had a name for it. Sometimes they'd have 5, 6 of them in the freezer. Depending if they had rook.
me see some more.
Ain't no kid needs to make that kind of money for their first job. Even Dr. Pepper ain't as good as it used to be either. My favorite anymore is the
Because they quit using sugar in it and went to corn syrup.
Fago
Yep.
grape or red pop. Or
Yep, they took all the real sugar out, all the cane sugar out, and put the corn syrup in there.
yep.
Made a big difference in the flavor.
I like the old pop machines that had the bottles that laid sideways. We'd go to them machines with a cup and a bottle opener and fill our cup up with each one. Until the guy at the gas station got wise to it. Just fill your cup up and then run.
I think it was better too when you had the local bottling plants were doing all the, it wasn't all centralized.
Oh yeah, big time.
People there, the
Yep.
people, local people were taking care of it and making sure the filters were good and the mix was right and all that stuff. Where
And my buddy Roger, his dad worked at RC and Burners in Toledo, man. He'd bring that stuff home right after they bottled a bunch. He had Appy's basement full of burners and RC and all kind of stuff. I never thought about drinking burners hot till he gave me a glass of it or a cup. It's actually better if you heat it up. Ugh.
the local Pepsi bottling company is still here.
We had a Pepsi and an RC here at one time. They closed them down years ago.
Yep.
Of course, all the
We
bottles are
had
now
Cotton
plastic
Club
bottles.
here local. I think it was Cotton Club we had here local. At Salem Potato Chip Factory. My sister, that was her first job working the potato chip line. She'd come out of work with a big brown grocery bag full of potato chips. That bag would be so grease soaked. Time we got home from picking her up, we'd have that whole bag ate. That's 4 boys. She kind of lost her taste for potato chips. That was back when you could order like the Charles chips in the big tin.
Charlie's?
Yep,
I remember Charlie's.
yep, the old Charles chips.
Charlie chips! Our next door neighbor used to sell them.
Yep. they didn't last long around our house. That's 5 hogs. You want to ride now or what? Come on. I think you walked enough. Oh, I think we're going to have to cross the street. Rough sidewalk ahead.
Yeah, because most other countries have a lot
I
higher
think we better turn our lights on.
food standards than we have here.
Yeah, the air to
Because the early Twinkies used to be made with actual banana. And again, real sugar, yep.
go. Yeah, I wish they'd fix these sidewalks.
Yeah, there's still a few A&Ws around here. But again, it's all pre-mixed up. They don't
Oh yeah.
used to mix it at the store.
We have a Mason's root beer. They sell AMW products along with Mason root beer.
Yeah, ain't no, definitely nothing like a good root beer.
Yeah, like Bob said, it doesn't
That's
taste
about
like
the
it
only
used to.
beer I like.
Doesn't taste like it used to.
I lost my
Yeah,
taste for regular beer 30 years ago. I don't know how I ever drank it.
most of the A&Ws now they share of either like a Pizza Hut or KFC. It's like a dual fast food place. It's got
Yeah.
A&W and
Yeah,
something else.
we got A&W and B&K here. It's our root beer stand. Then the notorious Strickland's ice cream out by the Akron Municipal Airport where the Goodyear hangar is. People drive for miles to go get their ice cream. More of a custard. Yeah, that's probably considered fresh there, Marcy. 25-year-old Twinkie. Ain't nothing like the Twinkies when we were kids. They actually had banana filling in them then. Or the banana flips.
Yep.
I don't think you can even get those anymore. Mom always put them in the freezer and we'd eat them frozen. Yeah, you're close to my age, Mark, I think. I'm not going to try to guess an age of a lady.
Nope, I'd rather have a needle stuck in my eye.
I learned my lesson on that. You definitely don't guess their weight.
Yeah, don't remind me. I got a doctor's appointment tomorrow. I'm just afraid what they're gonna do.
One question you never ask them is if they're pregnant. These days you can't tell. My daughter made that mistake. She had some Karen when she was due, and it didn't go over too well. That was at the Stark County Fair last year, I think. Yeah, that's the thing. Hey, you're still young. 57's pretty young still.
Yeah. Yeah, most of the stores now it's automatic. They can't. Cash register won't even ring it in unless they put it.
Yep.
Unless they scan the ID or punch in the date.
Dude, around here they even card you to buy a spray can.
Yep.
Yeah, I buy acetone at Walmart, and I have to get my birthday nowadays.
Yep.
Or super glue, or a couple other things.
Yeah, Krista will be 43 this year, I think. Let me see. No, 42. Man, it's hard to believe. Lucky for her, she got to take the summer off, no work. I think she goes back at the end of September. They're going to be starting to hire truck drivers again. So she goes back to her recruiting job.
Congrats on the grandkids, Marcy.
And
Cool.
Hey, Edward.
here I thought I lost my light. Somebody else must have lost one just like it. Car ran over it. I'll check and see if I got my other 3 lights at home. And I got one for an extra battery.
Yeah, when people ask me how old I am, I tell them, well, my diploma is 43 years old.
I got my diploma in 72.
How much did he weigh, Marcy? My nephew was born, I think, 4 months. He was just under a pound when he was in the children's hospital NIC unit for like 2 or 3 months. You wouldn't know by looking at him now. Oh yeah. 6 pounds, 1 ounce. Krista was 8 pounds, 8 ounces, I think. Explains why she had to be cesarean.
Oh, my kid was 9.5 pounds.
Yeah. That explains why we only got 1 kid. Couldn't have any after that. Well, that was a trip going in the operating room when they did that. The nurse said, "You had part in this, you're going in too." I'm like, "What? Who? What? Who, me?" He gave me the scrub, said, "Go to the bathroom and put these on."
Well, then their head is
Dummy
all
me.
squished up from going through the Play-Doh Fun Factory live.
Yeah. Dummy me, I went in the bathroom to put the scrubs on and got my pants stuck around my work boots. Dang near missed the whole childbirth thing. I had to get my pocket knife out and cut the legs of my pants. I had them stuck. Man, I was a nervous wreck.
I watched all of mine being born.
Yep. Oh, I wouldn't miss it for the world after
Oh
seeing the
no,
first one. Nope. That was amazing.
absolutely.
They cut her open, pulled Krista out, got her screaming, and handed her to me. But when they broke that water, man, it was just everywhere. Big
Let's see.
splash.
I think it was right. No, no. Here, Ryan or David, they wanted me to cut the cord. I go, nah, that's all right. I'll pass.
Now, I did that part. I had no problem with that.
When Anna was born, we were the first parents to and parents. See, well, me and my mom, we were the first ones allowed into the delivery room
All
ever.
right.
That was the very first time. We were
Huh.
we had our name in the paper and everything.
Yeah, I thought since it was going to be C-section, that I was off the hook. Nope.
Oh, so you got to go in C-section and all, huh?
Oh yeah. I couldn't believe they made me go in there. I had to stay up by Roxanne's head and stuff. They had a barrier where I couldn't see much. I made the mistake of peeking up over, and it looked like they had her gallbladder or something laying on her chest. I was like, well, enough for me. Yeah, doctor was just starting to cut when I went in the operating room, and another minute I would have missed it. Funny how you remember things. September 9th at 4:14 in the afternoon. Yeah, it's a long time to have to lay around like that, Chet. That's got to be irritating with that erector set on your leg like that.
Yep.
Hopefully it heals up and you can use it again. Might take longer to heal being diabetic. I think Chet's diabetic. Just be glad you ain't got the alternative like brother Steve. He lost both of his legs from it. He does pretty good. They gave him the prosthetic legs. He gets around pretty good on them.
28 years ago, they told me I was going to lose both my legs in 4 years. I still
All
have
right.
them. Yep.
Lucky.
I
Yeah,
said
funny
no.
thing. Strange thing is, Steve lost his left hand, most of it, only has his thumb left, and then from that machine thing, and then ended up losing his legs too. And Chip still has his legs, but can't use them. That's why I watch what I eat so I don't end up like them. I limit myself to maybe a half a pop a day, and that's all I allow myself. Other than that, it's coffee.
Coffee, tea, and me.
Yep. Oh, if I try to drink tea, man, that's all I do is like drinking beer. You're always in the bathroom. Yeah, it's always heals slower with diabetics. So
Yep.
I don't know why my doctor keeps telling me I'm borderline when my A1C is down 5.1. To me, that's pretty good, isn't it?
Yep.
That's what Steve said. He said, man, if you're 5.1, you got it made. He's usually up around 9 or 10, even now that his legs are gone. Even though all he has left is his thumb on his left hand, he can still draw like Rembrandt. I never seen anybody could draw animals like he can. He draws deer and rabbits and stuff. They look like photographs. He makes those wood burnings of animals and stuff on like wood plaques. You'd swear it was a photograph when he gets it done. That and he's a taxidermist. Talk about
Okay, don't glue that in because you haven't done the exhaust yet.
my big problem is I can't eat all day long. I eat in the evening. Doctor, you shouldn't eat. Designed, I guess. I've always been like that.
Hey, we have severe thunderstorm warning, including hail and heavy winds. Woo!
Well,
Well, I said,
it must be coming from the north because we ain't got nothing here.
yeah, it's
Come
moving.
out of the Gulf.
It's moving in from the south. It's going southeast, so it's moving in from the north.
You're in what, Indiana, Bruce?
Yeah, southern
Yeah.
Indiana.
Man, down in Zanesville, they've been getting floods and everything else. Guess it's not good for the farmers down there. Luckily, that her sister's cabin's up on stilts. I guess the dam overflowed last week, and they had brand new tires floating down the river and everything. People were out there scabbing them brand new tires up. Must have washed out a tire center or something. That's one of the last mechanical locks there is in Ellis Dam there, right in front of our cabin. All the other ones are still motorized now. Guy goes in there, walks in circles to open the gates of the dam. It's pretty cool to watch. Our cabin's up far enough away from past her cabin, so it shouldn't have got flooded any.
You know, it's like, there's been much of nothing here. Because I usually get what Bruce gets a few hours earlier.
Yep. Bob always sends it my way. He likes sharing.
Nope, it must be coming from a different direction because we got 8% chance of rain today and tomorrow, 6% on Saturday, 3% on Sunday and Monday. So it must be coming from a different direction. Not
Yeah,
coming
it's
from here.
coming from the northeast, they said. Okay.
Yeah, those are usually the worst storms when we get them from the north.
Yep.
The southern ones usually kind of miss us.
They come over top that big hill north of town here, and they just fall right on top of us.
Yep. We're right on the edge of the lake effect snow, too. My daughter lives, man, they really get hammered with snow up in the snow belt. Brady Lake. Ashtabula.
Is that where the squirrel went berserk?
From around here. Some people China, Medina. Come on, people. Usually the news reporters that get around the weather. Oh man, the extra cushion didn't help much, Billy. There's Eddie. What's up, Edward? Let's just hang here for a few minutes. Oh man, almost too nice to go in the house.
You don't want to do that here because right now we got lots of bugs out there. Kevin's asserts, yep.
Yep. Well, Bob, I've been sitting here staring at these Roadrunner decals,
Huh?
and even though I'm not a fan of the strap that goes across the roofs in segments,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and put them on there instead of trying to tape it off and paint them on there.
Yeah, probably easier to keep them even with the decals.
Yeah, and see, I opted not to paint around the scoop, but just got the decal for the scoop too. So I was like, okay. And the cool part is they got Indiana license plates.
Cool.
And even my county, 43A.
Hot dog.
That's even better. Back when they
They
used
never,
to use that designation.
they never come on Missouri plates, huh? Always stay in Michigan and Illinois, Texas, California.
North Carolina, Kentucky, Michigan. That's the other plates. North Carolina. Usually you don't see Indiana plates much.
Oh,
It's interesting. So do I want to brand it 400 or 440? Hmm. We'll
it
see.
used to be a lot more fun when they changed them every year, too.
Yeah.
Change the colors and the designs and everything every year.
Now you get the same one forever.
Yeah.
Or you get a little sticker. Matter of fact, I got the thing in the mail yesterday. So I need a new sticker on my pickup truck. Yeah, I told my sister, I said, well, since you drive it 3/4 of the time, you can pay half the price. I figured that was only
And
fair.
you need to do one here soon because then the stickers are getting to be worth almost 1.6 inch, seems like, on the plate. 'Cause I've had them since 2018. They're not that the same plate.
Let's see. Yeah, let's see. One. This would be number 4. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. Interesting.
Okay. It's 9 o'clock. We go about another 20 minutes or so, and I'm gonna shut her down.
That's okay with me.
I can go find something to eat.
I can have my popcorn early tonight.
I was gonna make tacos for tonight, but then I forgot to get sour cream when I was at the store. So
Yeah, you gotta have sour cream. I don't care if you have anything else on the taco. You gotta have sour cream. I can do without the lettuce, but you gotta have the sour cream.
I gotta go to the doctor tomorrow so I can get some on the way back. So I'll probably I don't know, I might make a pizza or something tonight. Something quick and easy.
I had a Smithfield um, pork thing in a tube. Did you get over Walmart over there? It's a piece of pork roast.
Oh, like
Oh,
the tenderloin, pork tender, a pork
yeah,
loin.
it's it's in a black plastic tube.
Yeah.
They have different flavors, but that
Yeah.
I got one that was russet. Been in the freezer for a couple of years. I figured I might as well take it out and eat it. Mixed that with some fried taters and some cottage cheese. It was actually pretty good.
Yeah. No.
I've been eating sandwiches for like the last 6 days. Last night it was peanut butter.
What did I have yesterday? Oh, I had round steak yesterday because it was on sale at the store.
Round steak.
Yeah. I have round, not bologna, not that one.
Actual round steak. Well, I figured that's what you're talking about. Because usually people call that tube steak.
Yeah.
At least around here, that's what we call it.
Let's see, we need some gray for the fuel tank.
I has been in the mood for kraut, Kevin. Just saying.
Oh, me and sauerkraut don't get along. I like it, but oh man, does it tear me up.
Yeah, I know. I have to be in the mood to be miserable.
Especially with my hernia, if I get gassy at all, boy, I'm just in misery for days.
Oh yeah. Speaking of
Every day.
days, tomorrow's AMC Livecast Day, everybody.
Yeah.
And Kevin, we expect you to be on your best behavior because WT done said he's going to turn you down. Uh-oh. I just hear the thunder bumpers.
Uh-oh.
I'm waiting for the boss lady to jump up my lap here in a minute.
We're doing pretty good tonight. How you doing, Ryan?
Hi, Ryan.
I hear puppy toes.
Uh-huh. You're all right. I know what my life's going to be like for the next 40 minutes. It's all right. Poor baby. It's just a little thunder. It ain't going to get you. Yeah. Well, I know. It's okay, baby girl. Yeah. Well, Bob, I'm gonna get off here so I can
Okay.
console puppy dog.
Okay.
Storm's coming, so my modeling is done now.
Yeah, we probably just go ahead and shut it down because the
you
watchers are dwindling as well. So we'll just go ahead and shut her down. And I'm gonna run the cancer awareness deal announcement again at the end of the video.
Yeah, I gotta make that yet too. It's all right, baby girl. Tell everybody bye. Yeah, it's
Thank
okay.
everybody for coming, and we'll see you down the road.
See y'all tomorrow night. AMC Livecast, 8 p.m.
It is time to mark your calendars for the second annual 24-hour breast cancer awareness group build. Join Lennis Schultz from Facebook, Bruce from Bruce's Eclectic World, Jason from KRD Speed Shop, and myself, Grandpa Mark, as we team up with Bob from kingbobsmodelwerks and the Chris Cortell Cancer Awareness Group Build. We go live at 8 a.m. Eastern on Saturday, October 17th, and we aren't stopping for 24 hours straight. We are building for a cause, and we need your help to make a difference. We are asking everyone worldwide to donate just $3 to our GoFundMe. $3 doesn't seem like much, but together, a little bit does big things. You can also buy gear at Grandpa Mark's merch page. Every single penny profit goes directly to the cause. You want to join in on the build? Our official Facebook group page opens September 1st for your entries, your progress shots, and your finish entry. If you're building, there's only 2 rules. 1, you're allowed to start your bodies, get your paint, polish, decals, chrome, and clear coats done before the party starts so we can finish strong. And rule number 2, have fun. Whether you're building or just watching, join us October 17th. Let's build, let's donate, and let's beat cancer together.